Hello everyone and welcome to another lecture. Today we will be talking about integration by substitution using Mathematica. So for that, I guess you are all familiar with integration by substitution from your math courses. So let's try to see how we can implement that in Mathematica. So the function we'll be considering will be the following: f of x is equals to 2x times x square. Let me write that in a better way. X square plus 2, let's say, and to the power 1/2. This is the function we want to consider, and we want to integrate it with respect to x. So you can immediately guess that we can take x square plus 2 equals to u, and we substitute this, and du is just 2x, right? So let's do that. Let's just write u equals to not u equals to, rather it should be, let's take u squared. So let's take u equals to x squared plus 2. Let's try to run this. Okay, everything is good. So now what I can do, I can just put a semicolon over here. I can write v equals to that. By v I mean that derivative part that is coming out when you do integration by substitution. So v would be d of u and derivative with respect to x. Let's see. Yes, so v is working good as well. You can just put a semicolon over there so that you don't see any more output. So finally what we want to do, we want to type integrate command. So integrate, and now notice this v will be there, that is coming from the when you substitute by u, there is a derivative coming out of because you have to replace these measures from x to u, and from there this v will come. So you have to type this v in there and you multiply. Then multiply with what? You are substituting u equals to x squared plus 2, right? So our expression, that is our original expression, was x squared plus 2 to the power half, or square root of it. So you just type u to the power 1/2. Alright, now comes the tricky part. So the tricky part is that if you write u right now, that is, you want to integrate with respect to u, let me show you what happens. Is that it will say invalid integration variable or limits in 2 plus x squared. Why this is happening? Alright, so let's see. Because we have already stored x squared plus 2 in u and the derivative of it in v. So when we are typing integrate, Mathematica was just putting those values, that is the stored values in the previous line in, and then Mathematica tried to evaluate them and with respect to u. That means Mathematica wanted to integrate this expression. Those are coming from the x's with respect to u. And notice that Mathematica cannot do this. That is, it cannot, the measure here is actually not x, rather than 2 plus x squared. So that's the problem. That's why Mathematica cannot do it. So the remedy is you have to type x, because those u and v, they are in terms of x, and ultimately you want to integrate with respect to x, right? So that's why you have to type x, and if you do that, you have a result. And as you can see, this is in fact the correct result. And let's try to see it. Just type integrate again so that we can make sure the method we used here is actually correct. integrate, you type the whole expression 2x x square plus 2 to the power, I'll use another first bracket, and just type x. Run it. You can see that these two results, they coincide. So this is the main idea of how we can integrate by U substitution in Mathematica. This will be it for today, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next lecture. And before I finish off, however, it is recommended that you use this command, the second command, integrate like this, because Mathematica can do a lot of complicated integration. The intention for this lecture was just to show you that yes, in principle you can do it, integration by substitution, by writing your code in a clever way, but there is no advantage for doing this. Rather, it's better you stick with the straightforward manner, so that you can be sure that you are getting the correct result. So again, thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next lecture.